Weathers was born on January 14, 1948 in New Orleans, Louisiana. His father was a day laborer. As an 8th-grade student, he earned an athletic scholarship to St. Augustine High School, a private school. He was an all-around athlete, involved in boxing, football, gymnastics, judo, soccer. Weathers began working as an extra while still playing football. He had his first significant roles in 2 blaxploitation films directed by his longtime friend Arthur Marks, Bucktown, 1975, and Friday Foster, 1975. Weathers also appeared in an early 1975 episode of the sitcom Good Times titled The Nude, portraying an angry husband who suspected his wife of cheating on him with JJ. He also guest-starred in a 1975 episode of Kung Fu titled The Brothers Kane and in an episode of Canon titled The Hero. In 1976, he appeared as a loan shark in an episode of the crime drama Starsky and Hutch, and in the Barnaby Jones episode, The Bounty Hunter, as escaped convict Jack Hopper. While auditioning for the role of Apollo Creed alongside Sylvester Stallone in Rocky, Weathers criticized Stallone's acting, which led to him getting the role. He reprised the role of Apollo Creed in the next 3 Rocky films: Rocky II, 1979, Rocky III, 1982, and Rocky IV, 1985. Weathers briefly appears as an Army MP in one of the 3 released versions of Close Encounters of the Third Kind, originally released in 1977. In 1978, Weathers portrayed Vince Sullivan in a TV movie, Not This Time. In the late 1970s and 1980s, Weathers starred in a number of action films for the small and big screen, including Force 10 from Navarone, 1978, Predator, 1987, Action Jackson, 1988, and Hurricane Smith, 1992. Weathers hosted an episode of Saturday Night Live in 1988 and appeared in a skit on the show in 2003. Weathers appeared in Michael Jackson's Liberian Girl music video and co-starred in the 1996 Adam Sandler comedy Happy Gilmore as Chubbs, a golf legend teaching Happy how to play golf. He reprised the role nearly 4 years later in the Sandler comedy Little Nicky. Filming a false stunt in Happy Gilmore, Weathers fractured 2 vertebrae and his osteophytes grew out and connected and self-fused badly. He said he was in excruciating pain for 3 to 4 years. Another notable television role was Sergeant Adam Beaudreaux on the cop show Street Justice. Afterwards, during the final 2 seasons of In the Heat of the Night, 1992 to 1994, his character, Hampton Forbes, replaced Bill Gillespie as the chief of police. He also played MACVSG Colonel Brewster in the CBS series Tour of Duty. In 2004, Weathers received a career revival as a comedic actor, beginning with appearances in 3 episodes of the comedy series Arrested Development as a cheapskate caricature of himself, who serves as Tobias Funk's acting coach. He was then cast in the comedies The Sasquatch Gang and The Comebacks. Weathers had a guest role in 2 episodes of The Shield as the former training officer of main character Vic Mackey. Weathers provided the voice for Colonel Samuel Garrett in the Pandemic Studios video game Mercenaries, Playground of Destruction. In 2005, he was a narrator on Conquest. The Price of Victory, witnessed the journey of the Trojans, an 18-part television show about USC athletics. Weathers was a principal of Red Type Media, a film and video production company that specializes in tactical training films made for the United States Armed Forces. He also appeared in 1 episode of ER in 2008 during its finale season. For the 6th film in the Rocky series, Rocky Balboa, 2006, Stallone asked Weathers, Mr. T, and Dolph Lundgren for permission to use footage from their appearances in the earlier Rocky films. Mr. T and Lundgren agreed, but Weathers wanted an actual part in the movie, even though his character had died in Rocky IV. Stallone refused, and Weathers decided not to allow Stallone to use his image for flashbacks from the previous films. They instead used footage of a fighter who looks similar to Weathers. Weathers and Stallone patched up their differences, and Weathers agreed to allow footage of him from previous films to be used throughout Creed, 2015. Weathers portrayed the father of Michael Strahan and Daryl, Chill, Mitchell's characters on the short-lived 2009 Fox sitcom Brothers. Weathers